Well, I want you to know that Will and Brianna suffered for Jesus this week. Will told me yesterday, he said at church camp, he said, and they only gave us 3 meals a day.
That is not what I meant.
So, anyways, so I know it was a rough time.
He saw his red paint in his hair.
Yeah. Now, when I went to church camp, we didn't have air-conditioned bunkhouses. They've got air-conditioned bunkhouses. Yeah.
And showers.
Yeah. So.
Sounds better than when I went to church.
And when I went to church, they got an indoor, place to have like chapel services and stuff. We just, it was just like telephone poles with a metal roof over the top of it and benches. But they had a good time in church camp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on the spot this morning. And I'm going to let Brianna come, and I'm going to let her give testimony of camp this week.
Come on, baby.
Well, at church camp this week, we had a really good time. We learned a lot about Jesus. We had a couple worships every day, and every afternoon we'd go and sing a couple songs and just leave. And what really got our attention is on the last day, there was a candlelight service. And people broke out crying because they showed all 7 continents and had little beans. Every black bean represented 5,000 people who did not know Jesus. And there are about 20 to 40 white beans in every continent that was only one missionary. And they showed slideshows of everybody in those countries in the Caribbean. And those were our number one things, the Caribbean. They had this little activity where we went to, where did we go with the cruise ship thing? Haiti. Yeah, we went to Haiti. And there were people on the streets, and people there did not have a whole lot of money. There were 3 people for one little station then, and they were homeless. And for those who did not have homes or anything, they would try to raise money by buying little games and stuff on the streets. And we helped wash dishes for those people in Haiti because every day they have this place where you can go to have free food for those who don't have any. And we all are blessed to have our food, and they really aren't. That's my week.
Will, see, I let Brianna go first. That way she could use up all your material.
I can tell.
But it's your turn now, so you can tell us what happened at camp.
Alright.
How hard it was to only get to eat 3 times a day.
I've already told you this, and that is not what I meant.
Hold up my brother.
Signing up all that AC.
Yeah.
So today, last week's camp was fun. But I did realize at the candlelight service that we really are blessed to have all this food, and all the people in Haiti have nothing. I mean, they don't even have something to sleep on. They sleep on a bench. They sleep on wherever they can sleep on. And you really think that, people say that all this stuff that you have, that a lot of people aren't grateful for that stuff, but when you really think how much they don't have, you become really grateful for all the stuff that they do have. At the beginning of the week, I was mainly just playing around, but towards the end, I realized that it wasn't really a time to play around, but I really needed to listen.